I love Passover, my favorite holiday. I love it because of the story. I love it because of the seder. I love it because of the food and the drink. It's just fabulous. Gathering the family and friends together, nothing better. Now, there's lots of things that we do at Passover seders that we've been doing ever since we first got to the table. And I don't know if there's kids' tables now. In the old days, there was a grown-up table and a kid table. No matter where we were, there were 4 glasses of wine, maybe juice, depends who your parents were, whether they gave you alcohol or not. But have you ever wondered why 4 glasses of wine? It's a lot of wine. Well, of course, in Judaism, there's a reason for everything. So, let's think. 4 glasses of wine. The first cup, voila. The first cup of wine is to remind us of the statement from the Torah, where God says, I will bring you out of Egypt. The second cup of wine, because it says in another part of the Torah, I will take you out of Egypt. The third one says, I will bring you forth from Egypt. And the fourth cup says, I will deliver you from Egypt. So, because we are promised 4 separate times to be redeemed from the land of Egypt, we drink 4 glasses of wine. Now, here's an extra bonus in case you ever get on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And the question is, that 5th glass that we pour for Elijah, what's up with that? Well, the real story of Elijah's glass is there is a 5th time in the Torah where it says, I will bring you out of the land of Egypt. Some rabbis say, well, that's a 5th promise of redemption. There should be 5 glasses of wine. Other rabbis say, but it's a repeat of the other line, I will bring you forth. So there shouldn't be a separate glass of wine for the same sentence spoken or written twice. So what's the answer? Well, Elijah the prophet is known as the great master of breaking all ties. He knows the answer to every question. Was it a horse? Was it a mule? Any question you've ever had, any fight in your family, generations, Elijah will answer all of them, including the question, the 5th glass of wine. Do we drink it or not? That's why it's called Elijah's cup. And that's why we wait for him to come to let us know what the answer is. When he comes to answer that question, not only is that good because now we can drink or not drink, but if Elijah comes, that means the Messiah is on the way. So we get a big bonus with this answer about wine, which is the future itself redeemed. Well, so I'm talking all about wine. I'm getting kind of thirsty. And I know a great place to go to learn more about wine for Passover. I hope you come with me. We're going to Gary's Liquor on VFW Parkway. So come on inside and we'll check it out. Well, so here we are. You know, for a person that loves good drinking, this is a great place. And in moderation, of course, a great thing. This is my man Gary. Now, he is the proprietor of this establishment. A couple of things you would suggest.
Well, Pinot Noir is a very versatile wine. This picket fence is a Russian River Valley from Sonoma.
You would suggest this is one of the things we would do. By the way, we love Eric Clapton who's playing in the back end, and we really appreciate Eric very much. Turned 70 today, by the way. And what else do you have in your hand here?
This is Brancaille Trey. It's a Sangiovese Cabernet Merlot blend. It's a $15 bottle. It's been a Wine Spectator Top 100 wine numerous times.
Wow.
So for white wine, the 3 most popular wines and wines that would please any crowd would be Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, or Pinot Grigio. On a scale of lightness, crisp, light, and dry, still on the lighter side with a lot more flavor to it, more fruit in it, but still with a dry finish. And Chardonnay for those who prefer a drier white wine.
What if we give this one a taste?
Fantastic.
That's really good. Everything everything we're looking at now, Gary, all this is kosher for Passover.
Everything is kosher for Passover.
And in terms of what kosher for Passover even means, you know, it's not as if grapes are grown specially for Passover or that their special plums are grown. The issue essentially is to make sure that when these wines and alcohols are bottled, from the time that actually the grape or the grain or the fruit comes from the field to the time that it's actually then goes through the fermentation process and is bottled, that it's being done in absolutely, without any question, without any doubt, in an atmosphere without one particle of chametz, not one crumb of anything. So the bottom line is when it says, like on this bottle, it says kosher. You know what that really means is there's a rabbi that works for this company, and his job is to walk around and bother them all day to make sure everything is absolutely up to snuff. As you're saying, it's come a long way from this.
So there are now kosher wines from all over the world. There are Spanish Riojas, kosher for Passover. Over here, you'll see some different Bordeaux's, kosher for Passover. There are wines from Italy, Spain, California, Israel, New Zealand. Even has a kosher Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand. There's kosher Prosecco.
And there's really a market.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I guess it wouldn't be here if there weren't a market, right?
Kosher Asti. And there's even, it's not kosher for Passover, but they do have kosher year-round bourbon now.
I'll be damned. Shlovitz is plum brandy, and because it's not made with any grains, it's all fruit, it's totally cool to drink at Passover. And I will tell you, I'm not a squeamish alcohol person. I like a good, strong glass of scotch or vodka or tequila. This makes me cry. It's so potent. I don't know.
This is an Italian Barolo, Pio Cesare. Robert Parker, 95 points. It's a $50 bottle of wine for something extra special for those who really appreciate it.
And to honor my family in California, is there a really great cab that I can keep hidden under the table on my foot?
Yeah. That would be Hall. Another Napa Valley Cabernet. It's a $50 bottle that we have for $37 right now. And again, a really special bottle of wine.
Have a great seder.
Pleasure.
Thanks for your help.